What do you do when your ex stops responding to you? Is it time to call it quits and give up? Is it time to double down and send them some sort of message? We're going to go ahead and talk about that in this video, and we're going to give you some practical things. So be sure that you watch this video all the way through to the end. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life, and in this video we are going to be talking about when your ex stops responding, what to do, and how to move forward from these sorts of situations. There are a lot of different reasons why your ex might stop responding to you. Some of them could potentially be because you've said or done something that's maybe a little bit too over the top or out there, or it could be simply because they're going through something in their life, they're having their doubts maybe about their decision about you, maybe they're just stressed out about work or some family issue or something else that's going on in their life. There could be a lot of different reasons for this. Before we jump to any kind of conclusion that they're doing it because of you, that they're doing it to punish you, that they're doing it because of this reason or that reason, because they've met someone else, or because it's time for you to give up or anything like that, let's go ahead and give them the opportunity to at least walk through that open door. So the first thing you want to do is actually call out this dynamic, because they may be totally unaware of it. So oftentimes, instead of rather just dancing around a subject, as many people sometimes do in relationships, what we want to do is we want to bring it forward to the forefront and be willing to talk about it openly. This is what basically good communication is about. This is basically what we talk about in Effortless Connection, our course that you may have heard us talk about. See it down below if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, we want to start setting up the foundation for good communication between the two of you. So bring the situation to the forefront and just call it out, leaving the door open for them to come forward and explain what the situation might be, or to let you have some sort of insight to understand maybe why the two of you haven't been connecting, or why the two of you haven't been talking, or why they haven't responded, and give them the opportunity to say, hey, yeah, I feel uncomfortable around you because you do this or because you said that. Or let them say, hey, I'm just really swamped at work right now and I just need the rest of the week until I hit a certain deadline. Let them actually give themselves the opportunity to come forward and let them know and let you know what's going on there. That's absolutely the first thing that you want to do. Now, after that, if they're still not responding to you, then we can go ahead and assume a certain intention. That's to say that, okay, they're just not in a place where it makes sense for them to contact you or be in contact with you. And then what you can do is you can just lovingly back off and give them the space, while leaving a golden bridge to come back and restore contact with you when and if they feel ready to do so. Again, all of this stuff is in Effortless Connection, our communication course. But at that point, what you really want to do is you want to then take your focus off of this dynamic and put it on embodying the kind of life that you want and finding a valuable meaning moving forward in your own life. And let them get in contact with you if and when they feel ready to do so. It could be instantaneously, because now they're starting to realize, okay, there's consequences to not responding to you. Or it might take a few days or a few weeks or even a few months. Let that be okay if that's the case, but I don't want you to be sitting there on pins and needles waiting for them to message you when it might potentially take months and months, or maybe they even never get back to you. So what I want you to do is I want you to find a powerful meaning that you can take from this whole experience moving forward, no matter what happens, no matter if they get back in contact with you or if they don't. I want you to find a powerful meaning that you can carry forward whether or not you ever hear from them again. This is going to cause you to have to change the story that you tell yourself about your relationship. Many times people have this external outcome in mind. They're like, okay, we need to get back together. If we don't get back together, then this was a failure and this whole endeavor was just a waste of time. That is a losing mindset. That is how you make sure that you never grow and you never learn from anything. What I want you to do is find some sort of deep meaning, like, okay, here I was able to give this relationship 100%, and if she doesn't want to be with me or if he doesn't want to be with me, that's okay. The right person will show up, and I can learn from this, or I can learn how to be a better communicator. I can learn how to be more vulnerable through this, rather than letting my ego, drive the car here, drive the boat here, drive the vehicle of some sort here. I can go ahead and back off and just let things unfold the way that they need to. Or I know that this is in my highest benefit, because now this is encouraging me to start this journey of opening myself up to greater love, of allowing myself to have a greater way of being than perhaps I did in the past. These are powerful things that you can do, powerful lessons that you can take from this. And I want you to find the right lesson for you that you can use to powerfully move forward from this whole experience. By the way, this is all stuff that we talk about inside of our course called Emotional Freedom. So you can go ahead and find that again button down below as well too. At this point, what you then want to do is move forward powerfully in your life by embodying the kind of experience that you want. If that's love, go ahead and embody love. If that is compassion, go ahead and embody compassion. If that is generosity and hope and something else, then go ahead and start embodying those as well too. But as you start to embody these, you'll start to draw experiences to you that match those ways of being. It's no wonder that some people constantly feel disappointment or anxiety or whatever in their life when they constantly embody that. What I want you to do is I want you to embody what you want to experience. That is the entire reason why I put together the whole 8-hour subliminal recording. If you haven't already, please go ahead and check that out over here next. Listen to it for at least the next month while you're sleeping. You're going to sleep anyway. Might as well program yourself for success while you're doing that. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you next time.